What's up everyone, Mike with TRICER. Today we're here to talk about our new precision shooting tripods. We have our X1 and our X2 tripod. First one I'll go over is our X1. The X1 gets its namesake because it has one twist lock, two leg sections. They're named after the number of twist locks they have, trying to make our naming conventions a little bit easier for you guys. Some of the features of the X1, it's coming in at just a little over 4 pounds. If you don't include the included weights that go in the feet, it goes up to just a little over 65 inches tall, which is taller than I am. And then collapsed, it's just over 38.5 inches. The X1 is going to be your go-to tripod for shooters that want quick deploying. They only want to mess with one twist lock, and they're not concerned with packability or portability or the size of the sticks when they're in their smallest configuration. Moving on to the X2, it gets its name because it has two twist locks. Very similar design, very similar setup. This one is going to come in at just under 5.5 pounds. Has a maximum height just under 65 inches and a folded length of 28.4 inches. So this one's going to be your collapsible, more portable PRS, precision rifle shooting style tripod. We took a lot of flack. We became the official sponsor of NRL Hunter last year and took a lot of flack because these bad boys weren't out because we were still doing some development and testing, but they're here now and we are excited to get them in shooters' hands. I'm going to talk about some of the features unique to these specific tripod lines. Both of these tripods have our patented hexagon legs. Our patented hexagon legs are going to increase the torsional rigidity on these tripods, making them much more stable for guys that are shooting from a standing position. Your standard round leg tripods just have that little bit of torsion right here that we don't really have to worry about. It's torsional rigidity, meaning when you're shooting from a standing position, you don't have that as much of that twist that you would have with your standard round leg tripod. In addition to increasing torsional rigidity for shooters using rear tripod, it gives you a larger, flatter surface to rest the stock of your rifle when you're using your tripod as a rear support. It looks cool. It's a freaking cool looking tripod. Both these tripods come with 3 set screws in the base of the tripod itself. And then if you buy one of our shooting heads, our heads have 2 additional set screws on the top. So you can lock these heads in. You don't have to worry about these heads coming unglued when you're on the clock and it counts. The other thing these tripods are going to come with is about 6.5 pounds of weight that you can add and customize in the feet of the tripod. So we have 6.5 pounds of weight. There's 3 weighted sections in this, including this section, which also doubles as your spiked foot. So you unscrew that, screw your rubber foot on there, and you have a spiked foot. But these weights are completely customizable, and the shooter can make this tripod as heavy or as stable as he wants. A good example or a reason why you'd want to do that, we were nighttime predator hunting last year, and we were going to set the call, and the wind picked up and blew my gun over with a $5,000 thermal on it. This prevents that and also makes it super, super stable for those standing shooting positions. The last thing I'll talk about with the X1, X2 series tripods, very similarly to our HK, we have our patented leg ratchet system. So when you open this, if you're running up to your shooting position, you're running up to a firing position and you're on the clock, when you get to the fully extended position, it locks into place with an audible click and then ratchets down to all 3 positions. These legs have 3 different positions and it ratchets to each different one. So the last thing I'll talk about that is going to be a big hit, especially in the shooting community, is our patented leg lock system. So now you have the ability to lock your legs from closing with a quarter turn or a half turn of our hook down here. This is your normal weight hook. You grab that sucker, you turn it, you feel it click into place, and now your legs are locked open. So when you're setting up rear tripod and you're on the clock and potentially flustered like I get when I'm on the clock, you're dragging this tripod around, you don't have to worry about your legs closing on you. Your legs are not going to close because that sucker locks it open. That's a quick overview of these of the new sticks. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below and we'll be happy to answer them when we look forward to getting these things in your hands.